Welcome to the Motor City. This is Comerica Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Washington Nationals and the Detroit Tigers. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about ready to go and towing the slab, Jack Flaherty. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve, and because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Okay, all set to go. And stepping in is the speedy Ahmed Rosario. And that's through there for a strike. And we're underway here in the home opener. Just missed.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Doodler now the first with it. In time to get him. One away on the strikeout. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
Here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that drops in for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
And look out, as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Juan Yepez, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Abrams stands at first with 1 out. Runner on the move. Got him swinging. Go to second. Out there. Back at Comerica Park. And our pitcher tonight, Jake Irvin.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Swing and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Ground ball could be 2. Flips to second. That's 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play. Here's Riley Green.
Well, almost any time you roll over and send a 2-ball to short at this level, you can pretty much count on a double play. Middle infielders are just so reliable, and they work on these plays all the time, so it almost becomes like second nature.
Ground ball up the middle. A dive. He's got it. Throws from his knees. What a play. Inning over. Back here in Detroit. And now the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. Flaherty back to work. Lowe in his 5th season batting in the cleanup spot, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Now 1-1. Missed. That one close, ruled the ball. And now it's 3-2. Ground ball right side. And that one handled over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Climb the ladder with that fastball. 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Inside, almost got him. And that one is in the dirt. 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty. And they'll do it again. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Righty delivers. Just off the outside corner. And that's ball 3. Line drive, base hit right field. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
That was a really nice at-bat. Made him work pretty hard out there on the mound. 10th pitch of the at-bat, and he was able to put it in play, find a hole, and get a knock.
James Wood in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Flaherty a move to first. Ruiz back in on a dive. Ruiz, the base runner at first with one out. There's the strike at the knees.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Nope, that's a ball.
Nice grab. There's one.
That's an out.
Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Back here in Detroit singing, these Tiger fans feeling good about the new season. They certainly built up some confidence last year.
Yeah, kind of a surprise snapping a 7-year streak of losing seasons. That'll do it for a fan base.
So will it taste the postseason baseball for the first time in over a decade.
Yeah, things are looking up for this Tiger. They won a series, which is an important step in a team's development.
And that's down and away.
1 strike.
And that's off the inside edge. 3 balls and a strike. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Got him swinging. And next up for the Tigers, Kerry Carpenter. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And up next for Detroit, Colt Keith. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages, working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And that one is lifted in the air. Cruz. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. First pitch, not close. That one fouled off. 2 outs and a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. Line drive and makes the play, and that's out number 3. On to the third inning. Here's the rookie right fielder, Dylan Cruz. There's the strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And now it's Luis Garcia. Right through there for a strike. 1 out, bases empty. That's through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jacob Young. And that's outside. 1-0. There's a strike. And that is cut on and missed. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Goes down looking for the strike. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach McKinstry. And a ground ball to first. Low steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down. Deshaun Kiersey Jr. up now for the Tigers. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Young makes the grab for the second out. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. He put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Torres on at second with 2 down. Ripped into left center, base hit. Coming home. He'll score.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. Throw is wide, and it gets past him at first.
RBI. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Carpenter in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. That one ripped right center field. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. So 2 down, digging in, Colt Pete. And a foul ball.
Hey, it's still early in this ball game, but this at bat right here can be a big factor in the outcome. You think about it, there's a chance to really blow this thing open right here.
Lined into right. Cruz makes the catch, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the fourth, and now here's the Nationals leadoff man, Ahmed Rosario. That one is upstairs.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Fastball in for a strike, and a count 1-1. And that's a strike.
A 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
On a line, base hit.
The batter, number 5.
Man at first, nobody out. Here's C.J. Abrams now. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And he can't get back to first in time as the big turn costs him. And now it's Juan Yepez. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Two away now.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
That's a hit. Coming home. He will score.
Now batting.
So up next, Keibert Ruiz. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Kiersey settles underneath it and makes the grab. And we're back. Bottom four, now at the plate, Matt Vierling. That one the other way. Throws to first in time. And one gone in the fourth as they get the lead off man. And here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That's all. Just missed. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Young makes the grab, and there's two gone. So digging in, Deshaun Kiersey Jr. 1 for 2. On the ground right side, and that chance handled. They get the force. That ends the inning. Back at Comerica Park, now the left fielder, James Wood. Wood goes 6 feet 7 inches, 22 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2021. First pitch misses. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So up next, Dylan Cruz struck out looking his first time. It bangs off the wall. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you can tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Garcia batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Bounce to the right side. Torres handles, slings to first in time. The tag gets him, and it's a double. Back here in Detroit, we head to the bottom of the fifth. And now, Gleyber Torres. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. To third, Yepez. Zips it to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. In the air, right field, Cruz. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Torres to the plate. On the ground to the left. Fires across the diamond, and they get Torkelson for the out. And that is... And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And the batter now, Jacob Young. Flaherty back to work. That one catches the zone. 0-1.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. So the lineup flips over. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Splits the plate. It's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Ball 1.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. 0 for 2 in this one. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Pretty good changeup on the outside corner, but he did exactly what you're supposed to do with that pitch. See it deep and keep your hands inside it to drive it the other way.
Yepez in the box again, takes a strike. And there's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Couple of singles back to back. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. First pitch, and he just misses.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Torkelson, the tag, and got him at second. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Kerry Carpenter.
For the Tigers, the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Young makes the catch, and there's one down. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Vierling. And ball one to the right fielder.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Yepez over to second, and that's 2. Back at Comerica Park, all set for the start of the inning. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz.
Now pitching for the Tigers, number 4, Bo Risky.
And there's a foul ball. Hit in the air, center field. Kiersey makes the grab, one down. James Wood, the next to hit.
Now batting, the left fielder, James Wood.
Torkelson takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. Slider right there.
0-1.
Fastball for a strike. Kiersey on the move. Makes the catch, inning over. Back here in Detroit, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Jake Rogers. And first offering is fouled off. Inside, just missed. Rips that one center field, and that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. And next to hit for Detroit, Zach McKinstry. A changeup missing, and that's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
That one to first. Feeds to second. Out there. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. Now a chance for Deshaun Kiersey Jr.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman. To not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline.
Cruz makes the play, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. And now up for Washington, Luis Garcia. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Brisky, a 6'3" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So digging in, Jacob Young, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that drops in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's 2 down. Now it's the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario, 1 for 3.
Rosario.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
2 outs, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball. Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Green makes the catch, and we're back onto the bottom of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. And that one hammered. And that's a foul ball. The 0-1. Now a fly ball to right center. Young, long run, got it. Really had to move for that grab. And a quick out, number 1. So up next, Riley Green.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Cut on and lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Spencer Torkelson will hit next. And a swing and a miss.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there as he gets him 1, 2, 3. New inning getting started, and now the DH, C.J. Abrams. Brisky back to work. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-1's the count.
High in the air, out to right. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Juan Yepez. Takes it in for the out.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
That ball's foul.
Brisky is just 1 strike away. Collected by Torres on the first. Ball game. And the Tigers.
te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Pero ya no, pero ya no. Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Pero ya no, pero ya no. Conmigo ya no tiene break. Ya no quiero de tu amor fake. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Conmigo ya no tiene break. Ya no quiero de tu amor fake. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Ahora en todas las redes me sigue. Sorry mami, no me obligue. Pero como ella no se consigue. Tú fueras mi J-Lo, Natalia Rodríguez. Pero ahora me gusta otra sicaria que vive por Bayamón. A mí ya no me cachas, yo no soy un Pokémon. Tengo a otra que se joda el camón. No quiero que me llores, no vengas con el dramón. No, que ya no estamos pa' los tiempos de la high. Hace rato que te dije bye. Gracias por el apoyo, baby, gracias por los likes. Yo estoy con 5 cubanos y 4 en Moscay. Me compro una Hayabusa y no te voy a dar una ride. En verdad prefiero contigo, no me enfango, no voy a manchar la Hawaii. Si no te gusta, sorry, esa es la que hay. Porque antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Pero ya no, pero ya no.
Look, it's 6 o'clock, I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling X, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bills ain't paid. No ride to work for the day. Second option, hop the bus with some traffic delays. My boss, cause I'm running late, it ain't no excuse. When I'm about to be 22, without a whip I can swoop. Feel like I'm finna my own dome with no escape. Zoning out, cause working out of work what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just cause we ain't ballin', but it's hard because the cousin rich, cause her husband's hustling. I ain't touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off the work, ready to go home and write. But I ain't got a buck to catch the bus, chillin' at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever, and it's soaking my socks. Kick my kicks off and took off my jacket, roll my jeans up, beat up in my headphones, blast them. And started laughing while I'm splashing in puddles like the struggle, we dancing in the rain. Shit, I don't try to do the same. Don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your, smooth your. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your, smooth your. Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R been calling me out my zone into his office. Being cautious, just he don't want my record to break. Asking me how I think my project's progressing it. I said cool, but the truth is I'm stressing the grip. Cause it's hard to make music when this depression exists. They say use it as inspiration. The best of them did, but I them see I can't handle this pressure. And if you ask me, stress is my girl needs more attention and my record label's desperate for hits. Now I'm cause I'm getting out the zone again. Makes me start to dread when I see a microphone. It ain't supposed to be like that. I said I'll be right back. I left the office, got a phone and called my partner Jack, and I asked him, remind me while I'm rapping. And right before he answered, I remember my passion in the past when I was scribbling in my tablet to box out my mom and dad's scrapping to help me with my grandmother passed. Plus too many times when I was homeless and the times when I was broke. And this music made a way when I was nobody wanna, nobody, you. Don't nobody want it damn slow in the rain. Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg.
City going up, so you better buzz. When you see it really gonna buzz, so you spilling blood. Everybody tough, so they gotta go and see the judge. Better hush. Remember growing up, all I wanted was to be a, wanted me to get a little bread. Cover in the head, still outside. I don't hide from it for life. Had to fight for my life. Took them hits in stride. If I die for the guys, and my candlelight going up like the club. After that, go slide. Are you with that? I won't get back. I'm gon' hop out and crack. Are you with that? I want big racks. I'm gon' flock. I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that. Hope you watching your back. Yeah, whenever I miss those days, visit my LA. under the ground, running around. Those them kids that play, all in the street, following leads, who lost their way. Some of them outside still, some of them inside graves.